You won't believe this, my mom. Walking in with her cane. Just got publicly humiliated and basically fired by some young manager who thinks age and disability are crimes. Yeah, that happened. But here's the kicker. The woman she just tried to fire. She actually owns the whole company. Let me back up a sec. So, picture this downtown office buzzing, coffee machines humming, and Karen, let's call her that because, well, you know what I mean, strutting around in those sharp heels like she owns the place. She's calling out my mom, Margaret, right there in front of everyone, saying, "You're too slow, too old, and frankly, you're dragging us all down." She even tossed a performance improvement plan on her desk like it was some death sentence. The nerve. Now, Margaret's not your average employee, no ma'am. She's the founder and owner of Sterling Solutions, a tech company she built from scratch over 30 years ago. But instead of sitting pretty in the corner office, she's been undercover as a customer service rep, trying to get a real feel for what's actually happening inside the company. And apparently, things got ugly fast. Karen's been piling on the worst tasks, making meetings purposely inaccessible for Margaret to attend without a fight with her cane, and belittling her every chance she gets. What's worse, everyone else her coworkers just watched, silent, avoiding eye contact, except for this one young woman, Lisa, who'd quietly bring Mom a cup of tea or help with the computer when Karen wasn't looking. Small kindnesses in a sea of apathy. After weeks of this, Margaret finally gets fired. Karen's official excuse. She didn't meet the improvement targets. But Margaret had other plans. She immediately calls in James, the acting CEO, who was supposed to be running things while Mom went undercover. And just like that, the whole office freezes when Margaret stands up and says, "I am Margaret Collins, founder and owner of Sterling Solutions." Karen's face goes from smug to pale real quick. She sputters, denies everything. But James isn't having it. Karen's out terminated on the spot for blatant discrimination. Security escorts her out while she's begging for her job. But Margaret shuts her down cold. Maybe next time. Basic human decency comes first. The next day, Margaret calls a company-wide meeting. She lays it all out, the hypocrisy, the silence, the discrimination, and announces new policies. Mandatory anti-discrimination training. Anonymous reporting, zero tolerance for crap like this. She even puts Lisa and a few others who showed real character on a culture committee to help steer the company back on track. And, here's the twist, Karen, trying to claw her way back, filed a wrongful termination lawsuit. Spoiler alert, it got tossed out because Margaret had recorded everything proof of Karen's nasty little campaign. Career shattered. She ended up moving states, working retail, far from the corner office she once dreamed of. 6 months later, Margaret retires for real, passing the torch to Lisa, who'd quietly been a beacon of kindness all along. The company thriving, inclusive. A place where age or disability isn't a death sentence, but part of the rich tapestry that makes them strong. Now, here's the part that gets me every time at the retirement party. Mom taps her glass with her cane, looks around and says, "Sometimes, the most important lessons come when people don't know who you really are. That's when you see their true colors." And yeah, she still loves telling the story of Karen's face when the truth finally hit. So, what do you think? Was Karen's firing justified? Should Margaret have gone undercover like that? Or was it too harsh? Drop your thoughts below. Do we call this justice? Or just karma served cold? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your take, because stories like this spark the conversations we all need.